Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to my video. So this video is going to be a little bit on Walmart's Supertech motor oil. So if you guys seen any of my other videos on Walmart Supertech motor oil, you guys know that I use it on my car on a regular basis. I like it because it's a lot cheaper, and not that I'm a cheapo, but I don't know why I would want to spend extra money on oil when I don't need to. But it's there. You know, I get like 4 or 5 quarts for like $10. I'm happy with it. And also on top of that, I've done a lot of research on the Supertech motor oil. So a lot of questions that people have are in the arena of who makes it? Who makes Walmart Supertech motor oil? So if you guys have seen the bottle, if you guys have used any of this, or if you guys have gone to Walmart and picked up one of these bottles, obviously there's going to be information on the label, blah blah blah, such as that. But on the bottom of the bottle itself, you guys will see there is a etching on the bottle. It's WPP, which is Warren Performance Products. All right, this Warren Performance Products actually bought this oil refinery plant from Pennzoil Quaker State. It was originally Pennzoil Quaker State that actually owned the refinery. Warren Performance Products actually bought the plants from Quaker State, and apparently they do a lot of refinery for motor oil for different off brands, for AutoZone, Sears. I think Sears might have their own off brand name motor oil brand. Obviously because these motor oils actually go through a testing process. They have to go through stringent testing process. These motor oils actually meet the regulations of whatever it is that the oil governance panels, or whatever oil governance testing that makes sure that these oils meet a certain standard. And I've been getting a lot of comments saying this is pretty good oil, this is decent oil, this oil is as good as any other company that makes motor oil, because it meets the I forget what, there was like 3 letters to that. I believe there was like 3 SPP or something like that. I'm not quite sure, but it goes through a stringent process like any motor oil sold in any major chain, in any major store, particularly Walmart, which is like the biggest retailer, brick and mortar retailer that's out there. But I think that it could also be made by Mobile One, which I've heard that it could be made by Mobile One, but Warren Products, WPP, I'm not sure. Warren Performance Products, that's what it stands for. WPP is probably the maker of it. It may have been made by Mobile One at one point, or maybe Warren Performance Products actually made refined motor oil for Mobile One. I'm not sure, but a lot of these huge oil companies are interconnected, and a lot of you guys who are worried about it, I've read that some people think that it's just some reused oil or whatever that's been refined. I mean, I've been going online, reading some people's perspective on motor oil, and apparently some people are afraid to use it because they think that it's just I believe the guy wrote that he thought it was a refined reused oil or something like that. But it's probably a class 3 oil, and I believe in oil terms, class 3 is severely hydrocracked dino oil. I'm not quite sure what that actually means, but it's class 3 is a decent oil. Now, you guys saw my other video on Walmart Supertech. You guys know that there have been a lot of tests done on, on the differences between the cheapest brands, which is, I believe Walmart is one of the cheapest brands, Supertech is one of the cheapest brands, to the highest brand that's out there, Exxon or whatever, that's selling for like $8, $10 a bottle. And they did these tests on hundreds and hundreds of thousands of cars for the last 10 years, and it made no difference. It made no difference at all whether you use Supertech for 10 years or whether you use Exxon, whatever the highest grade, highest priced motor oil that's out there. It showed no difference in these tests, so you guys don't have to worry about that. But one of the biggest questions around as far as this motor oil is concerned, a lot of people just really want to know where this oil was refined from, who makes this oil, and pertinent information like that. And you guys have it here, Warren Performance Products, which was originally owned by Quaker State. Well, yeah, the refinery, that refinery was bought by Warren Performance Products. It was originally owned by Quaker State, Pennzoil Quaker State, which is one single company. So you guys don't have to worry about that. It's good oil. I know there's a lot of people who still have doubts about it because they think the more you spend, the more it's worth. Which is true sometimes, maybe a lot of the times. But in this case, there's been a study for the last 10 years that says it's not true in this case. Motor oil is just that. It's motor oil, and you guys can trust it because it actually has, I forget what that logo is that says it meets industry standards, but it does meet industry standards. All right, guys. If you guys have any comments on this video, if you guys have any questions, suggestions, or anything like that, please feel free to leave your comment in the comments section, questions in the comments section. And if this has helped you guys out in any way, please give me a thumbs up. Also, if you guys can, please subscribe. I'm trying to get my channel, like a lot of people, with as many subscribers as possible. Thanks for watching, guys. All right, take care.